I'm about to do something very, very dangerous for myself. I'm gonna try something new. If you haven't heard, which wouldn't be much of a surprise, because so far Twitch hasn't done an amazing job of promoting this, so I feel like a lot of streamers are gonna find out about this kind of late. Twitch is doing something they're calling the end of year bonus round. It's kind of like a September and December kind of thing, except it's not as good, and there's some weird stipulations to it. But the gist of it is that there's going to be a 25% discount on subs and gift subs, and any cheers that you make that are over 300 bits will give you bonus bits. They don't say how many bonus bits you get, so I guess we'll find out later. And I'll be honest, their phrasing and their terms and conditions for this promotion go right the fuck over my head, and I feel like it'd be better off just reading it yourself, because if I try to explain it, it's gonna make even less sense. It's not long at all. I'm gonna link it right in the description below, but I definitely recommend you read it if you want to be involved in this in any way. This promotion starts on the 13th of this month and ends on the 2nd of January. Few important things to note is that gift subs won't be discounted until the 27th, and bonus bits will be going away on the 20th of this month. Hey, it's no September, but I figured this would be a good time to try out my first kind of subathon, which isn't really a subathon because there's not going to be any timer. It's basically just going to be the normal amount of streams, normal, like, capping them at like 4 hours, except we'll be having some sub-goal incentives, which I'll be getting to here in a minute. I definitely think it's due time to try something out like this because I've been in debt with medical bills for most of this year, ever since like February when I started feeling awful, and I started going to the doctor a lot trying to figure out what was wrong with me. I've been deep in debt with medical bills. Right now, all I'm worried about is paying off the $3,000 that's on my credit card. I do have a lot of unpaid medical bills though. I don't even remember how much it is. It's thousands of dollars, but I've had a miserable fucking year. Up until recently, I've been like basically bedridden. I wasn't able to get any kind of official diagnosis from any of my doctors. We did a lot of tests, hence the debt. My best guess is I came down with long haul COVID. I won't get into what that is here, but I had like most of the symptoms that come with that. But I've been feeling much better lately. Hopefully I don't get any more flare-ups, which has happened before, where I started feeling good and then like out of nowhere I crashed and I was basically bedridden again for weeks, sometimes months. It's been an on and off thing, but I'm here in the present, and I think it'll be a lot of fun to try out my very first subathon. Correction, dino-a-thon. I couldn't think of any better names, okay? And now for the part I'm really excited about, the sub-goal incentives. For 35 subs, we will be doing a Lego building stream. Still not sure exactly what set, but it's probably gonna be one on the cheaper side. Nothing too crazy, not like something else that I have planned for later in the incentive. 50 subs, I'll get my nails painted in the dino colors. That'll be orange, green, and purple. Should be pretty slay. At 70 subs, this game I was gonna end up playing anyway, but I was gonna do it later in 2024. But if we hit 70 subs during this subathon, I will start my Final Fantasy VII Classic playthrough, like as soon as we reach that goal. At 85 subs, would anyone happen to be familiar with the song Splinter Wolf from the Attack on Titan soundtrack? If you know the lyrics to that song, you know, I'm so pretty, I melt your face off, giving you troubles become my obsession. Horrible singing aside, I've had this weird, I was originally gonna make it just like a regular, like short little TikTok, but I will legit, like, the majority, if not the whole part of the vocal part of that song, I'm gonna make a pumpkin music video out of. Pumpkin being my dog, my boxer mix thing, creature, gremlin, princess. Now that this is a sub-goal incentive, I'm gonna put a little more effort into that video than I otherwise would have. At 100 subs, this one should be pretty hyped for people that know this game. A Nier Automata playthrough. I'll be real, I don't know anything outside of that game except for the whole, you know, Tubi's ass has more polygons than Thanos' face in Infinity War, or whatever the fuck the meme is. But my friends in my chat are apparently really excited to see me play that, so should be a good time. At 110 subs, I have an Eren Yeager cosplay stream, maybe playing an AOT game. Somebody told me that there was like an Attack on Titan game I should play if we reach this goal, like with the Eren Yeager cosplay on. I've already got everything for the Eren Yeager cosplay. I used to need a wig, but now I've got the hair. Like, I actually have the hair now. I got like some blush from like the Walmart beauty section. I'll use that for like the eye scars. I've got a gray shirt. I've got the cardigan. I've got the black pants, although I might even need to wear those, or the shoes that I got for the cosplay, considering it'll just be like, you know, this is be about all you see of the cosplay anyway, so for all you know, I might be in the nude halfway down. For 120 subs, I had Jump King written down. Apparently this is a really hard game. That, or the people that I've watched play it are just really bad. We'll find out at 120 subs. At 150 subs, we have a Tinkerbell retrospective. You're probably thinking, what the fuck is that? There are Tinkerbell movies? Why, yes, there are. And they're pretty good. I rewatched them all recently. I used to watch these Tinkerbell movies with my niece. There's about 6 of them. They're called like the Disney Fairy movies, but most of them have Tinkerbell in the name, and most of them revolve around her. If you've ever seen channels like, you know, Shafrilla's or I don't know, like Super Eye Patch Wolf, just names off the top of my head. I will be doing like a deep dive retrospective on all 6 of these Tinkerbell movies. I will go into excruciating detail onto, you know, what I like, what I might dislike about these movies. They're not the deepest movies ever. This is half like a meme video, but also half like I actually am kind of invested in making this because I actually do like those movies. It's just gonna be really hard for a lot of reasons because I've never done a video like that, and this video is gonna end up however long it needs to end up. Like if it's a fucking 10-hour video, it's a 10-hour video. I don't give a fuck. However long it takes to extract every little thing I can out of these movies. And I'll go ahead and say it right now. My favorite character from all 6 movies is Fawn.
I really don't know what that's about. What are you building? You know, it is my job as an animal fairy to understand and study animals.
At 175 subs, we have a batch of 4 to 6 new emotes. We just recently got a new batch of emotes done by the legendary Thunderkoi. He might be the one that I hit up for this next batch. But just for an example for some emotes that I had written down, we have like Zeal Society, Zeal Sit, Zeal Based, Zeal Uno, Zeal Pat, and all of these emotes would be made with my little dino character, our mascot, the king. At 200 subs, you might be surprised that this is a thing considering you heard me singing earlier, and it's like, what? Why would he even attempt this? I will be doing a cover of The Rumbling in the Eren Yeager cosplay. For this, I'm not gonna half-ass it. I'm genuinely going to, like, if we meet this goal, I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna take my time with everything on here. I'm not gonna rush through any of the content that I might make on this list. And for this cover, like, I will genuinely go through and I will take my time learning how to sing. I'm not gonna go like looking for like a teacher or anything. I'm just gonna like watch like YouTube tutorials. At 250 subs, I'll be commissioning a new logo and an animated intro for the main channel YouTube videos, because that is something that my YouTube videos are lacking. They're lacking a good intro. I'm pretty happy with the outro we have right now, but the intro, we don't really have anything to emphasize the brand more. My brand. The logo is going to be something inspired by the, you know, the old MGM logo of the lion, except it's going to have my dino in it going like, meh! You know, making like little dino noises. And the animated intro, which is going to include the logo in there somewhere, it's going to be something like a bunch of dinos taking their seats inside of like a movie theater room, and then the video is going to start playing on the screen. It's going to like zoom in, and then like, you know, the rest of the video goes on from there. Something to go along with my little like dino cinema theme that I have for my Discord. I kind of want to have that across all my socials. It's almost like I own my own like dine-in cinema, dine-in tavern kind of thing. But I know that's going to be expensive as fuck, so that's why it is very high on the incentive list. Speaking of expensive, at 300 subs, I will be doing another Lego building stream, except this one I know what we're building. I'm going to be building the Coruscant Guard LAAT Lego set. I was happy to learn that this one is still in production, so it's not going to be like $500 sold offhand by someone living in their mother's basement. I've always wanted a Lego Republic gunship, so if we reach 300 subs, you could make my dream come true. And yeah, those are all the incentives. I don't expect to reach like past the first one. This is more kind of just me dipping my waters into like, you know, what's going to happen if I try a subathon, you know. But I'm also going to be treating it as if, what if we do reach that final incentive? This promotion starts on December 13th, ends on January 2nd. It'll be happening exclusively at twitch.tv/ZillickPara. And hey, regardless, even if you don't want to come and get a discounted sub, which I'll be real, the discount isn't even that much. It's only 25%. I'm more just doing this for the hype of it. I think it'd be cool to have some kind of event going on in the channel, even if not much comes out of it monetarily for me. And yeah, that was about everything I had to say. I am gonna wrap this video up. My ex-wife is calling me, so, you know, God knows what she needs. You all take care. A like, a comment, and a subscription would be pretty fucking badass. And I'm hoping to see some new dinos in the Twitch chat soon. Bye!
And the queen did say I should listen to my head.